Happy Easter, everybody, from the Widow Flanagan. And you are watching the adventures of the Widow Flanagan. I have not been practicing my piano, but I promise next video I am going to bring it back. I've just been really down the last 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure it's because the 6-month anniversary of my husband Leo's passing is in 5 days. April 10th will be exactly 6 months since he took his last breath. And the last 2 weeks have been really challenging and very hard for me. I've been getting out. I've been making myself get out, and I have friends that help make me get out. And I've been doing a lot of being depressed for the last 2 weeks. But today feels better, and yesterday was much better. So I think I'm on at least a temporary upswing. So that makes me pretty happy. I think I want to talk about grace today. The kind of grace that you give yourself. I have the best friends, and I have this kick-ass grief counselor. His name is Dr. Owens, and as it turns out, he is also a drummer in a local band, and that blew my mind. Oh my gosh. So I looked his band up, and I got to see him in all of his rock and roll gear. And it just doesn't fit with the buttoned up business professional guy that counsels me. So I'm looking forward to going to see his band and yelling, "That's my shriek!" from the audience. I wonder what will happen. I'm not going to tell him, though, so it's a surprise. I crack myself up. I can entertain myself for a long time. Okay, Grace. Let's talk about it. My wonderful grief counselor and my wonderful friends have been very big on reminding myself to give myself grace during this season of my life. I really like that they call it a season, because that means that it's not going to last forever, which is a whole nother thing, because I want it to last forever. Like, I never want to stop mourning him. I never want to stop having Leo as the front and center of my life. But it is a season, and I have to get used to that. And I have to give myself grace while I'm getting used to that. And I have to allow myself to not feel guilty about missing something or forgetting something or not wanting to do something. Because there's things that I just don't want to do because I just don't have the energy, or I just don't want to. Right now, I don't like leaving the house very much. But I also, it's a little better, but I have a lot of anxiety around meeting new people. And I have to give myself some grace for that. And I have to give myself some grace for some days not being able to get off the couch or leaving the dishes for a couple days. Well, we're going to go with a couple days. And I have to give myself grace and allow myself to understand that that's normal and that I shouldn't feel guilty, and that I'm okay, that that's normal and that's natural. There's nothing wrong with me. I have to give myself the grace to understand that I'm still in mourning and I'm still grieving my husband. I mean, I'm always going to grieve my husband, but I have to give myself the grace to do that. And I have to give myself the space to do that. And I have to just be kind to myself. And I'm really bad at that. I'm such a horrible self-talk in my head about how horrible I am. I know everybody has it, but right now it's really strong. And I have got to let go and give myself grace. And I encourage all of you, as we move past Easter, into what for a lot of people is a very, very busy time in the spring, dances and graduations and just everything that happens for parents and just in general. Give yourself some grace for the next month or so. Allow yourself to do whatever you need to do to keep going. And whether that's not getting off the couch all day or whether that's taking a 10-mile hike, whatever grace looks like to you that can bring you some peace and surround you in grace at any time, just do it. It's okay. Give yourself some grace to not only make mistakes, but some grace to just not do anything and just live in whatever season of life that you're in. Really live in it and give yourself grace that that's right where you're supposed to be right now. And it's right in the season you're supposed to be at. And even if it sucks, you can give yourself enough grace to get through it without judging yourself too harshly. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it, truthfully. But I'm trying. And that's all we can do, right? We can try to give ourselves enough grace to sit where we are. And that's the word for today. Happy Easter. I hope all of your Easter egg hunts are epic. I hope a few of you have gone on some adult Easter egg hunts. And I will hopefully check in a week or two. So I hope you guys have a great Easter and a really good week of grace, giving yourself grace and your family and friends. Widow Flanagan, out. Oh, I can't push it. There it is.